University and the Olympic tradition. And we're talking to the former head coach of the women's track team at Tennessee State University, Coach ETemple. And Coach, before we had our second break, we were talking about the Olympics and the impact that Tennessee State University has had on the Olympics. But let's talk about what's going on in Atlanta now, and to have you give us some information relative to the Olympics coming to Atlanta. And I understand at one time Nashville was also in competition for being in the spot that Atlanta is in now. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Well, when they was talking about the 1996 Olympics, Mayor Richard Fulton had a brainstorm that he thought Nashville could be a contender to have it here in the United States. Of course, now he formed a committee, and they did a lot of work. I was a part of that committee, and of course everybody thought it was a joke, but now when all the bids and everything went in, Nashville was in third place. Now Atlanta was in first, but Nashville was in third place. We didn't have a stadium, you know, just like we're doing in football. We didn't have no stadium. We'd have had to build a stadium and everything, but we were in third place on our proposals. Now, we had a whole lot of proposals on paper, but we didn't have too much actually going for us. Of course, I mean, when you look at Atlanta, they didn't have all that much going for them either, because they have to build an Olympic stadium. But getting to Atlanta, you know, people thought that really Atlanta's chance was slim and none, and I was one of them, because they are celebrating the 100th modern Olympics, and everybody thought it was going to be in Athens, Greece, because that's where it started. And Athens, Greece wanted it. But Atlanta, Georgia just got the people together, Coca-Cola and the mayor and Andy Young and everybody, just Leroy Walker, who's president of the United States Olympic Committee, and all of them just went over there, and they had a plan, and they put it to action. And they did their politicking, in which you have to do, and they got the votes, and they won it, and Atlanta has it. And I've been back and forth to Atlanta now quite a few times. I was down there about 2 weeks ago. They had an affair, Bell South down there had an affair for all the previous Olympians out of Georgia who had won a gold, silver, or bronze medal, or either works in Georgia now. But they invited me down there as their guest because I had 7 girls on that group, plus we had Ralph Boston, so that made us 8 altogether. Out of, I think it was 36 altogether. It was 36.
So Tennessee State University had 8 out of 30.
We had 8 out of 36. So